So we get it.
Testing. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Namaskar, everyone.
Thank you guys so much for coming out this afternoon despite all the inclement weather. Just to let you know that we're so happy to have you here at the ashram. We will begin shortly. Again, thank you for bearing with us. Enjoy the ambience. We do have our raffle sheets on the table. We do have our plants that is on your table available for sale as well. Be sure to also visit our Annapurna table outside where you can get amazing desserts, breads for sale, right? So namaskar, and we will begin shortly. Just a little bit of house announcements. We have washrooms down the steps to the kitchen on the ground floor of our dome. If you need any assistance, you can ask our ushers. You may have been familiar with them. So they would assist you in their best way possible to take you, and whatever you need, just let us know. Thank you. So I've just been informed that the reason for this afternoon's delay is that there has been a major accident on the southbound lane within the Coover vicinity, right? So we could continue to hold that space for all those who has been affected by this major accident.
Namaskar, everyone. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. And a very warm welcome to our annual dinner this year. It is really a great pleasure to see all of you. So as we are about to start, I'll ask that we stand for the national anthem, please, which will be done by Kyle Ali on the pan. Thank you, Kyle. And let's all remain standing as we have a period of interfaith prayer. And I'll ask Carla, Artie, and Brother Feist to come to the podium, please, and lead us into prayer.
Namaskar, Gurudev. Namaskar, everyone. Namaskar for all those who are looking at us via the stream. Let us bring ourselves in a sacred space. Almighty God, Divine Mother and Father of the universe, we indulge in your divine grace. This evening, we ask you to bless our program, all our artists, the children, our meals. We ask you to bring us together in strength, in unity, in knowledge, and in light. May we never hurt or harm each other. Let us chant this prayer. Om Sahanao Vavatu Sahano Punaktu Sahaviryam Karvabhai Tejashvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishabhai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace.
Good evening, everyone. Christians around the world are currently in the period of Advent, a very special time of year that involves preparing for the birth of Jesus the Christ and reflecting on his second coming. During this sacred period, let us turn our gaze from the bright lights, decorations, and distractions, and together pray for the grace to keep the Christ at the center of our celebrations as we prepare our hearts for his birth within us. With sincerity and humility, let us yearn to embody the consciousness of the Christ by manifesting perfect love, surrendering to the will of the divine, and service to humanity. Let us not wait for the second coming at some time in the distant future. Instead, let us pray that the Christ consciousness is reborn in us this Christmas and stays with us always. We offer this prayer not as Christians, but as the rightful children of God for all mankind. Kings of the earth and all peoples, princes and all rulers of the earth, young men and women alike, old and young together, let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is exalted. His glory is above earth and heaven. Amen.
Revered Guruji, embodiments of the divine Atma, embodiments of divine love, our Muslim prayer will take the form of a song and a short prayer. The first line is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. The meaning is there is no God but Allah and the Prophet Muhammad, upon whom be peace, is his messenger. The Sufi mystics interpret the same verse, not that there is no God but Allah, but that there is nothing but Allah. And the second line is Subhanallah, simply means glory to God. So let us dive deep within the recesses of our hearts and access that beautiful, loving divinity that we truly are. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Subhanallah, 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 Subhanallah. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, we are gathered in thy loving presence here this evening. Lord, we give you thanks, we give you praise, we give you glory on this day that you have made to love all and serve all. Help us to make you the top priority in our lives. Help us to be good examples of your love and selfless service. Fill our hearts with love, with kindness, and with compassion. Bless the proceedings that will follow. Let every mind be filled with peace. Let every heart be filled with love. Let us all have this joyous thanksgiving of the Christ consciousness as we engage in this beautiful sacred activity. Most of all, Lord, let us all be a blessing to the world with every interaction. Let our thoughts, words, and deeds be within your divine approval and blessing. Amen.
You all may have your seats. And I thank Carla, Arky, and Brother Faiz for setting the tone of our evening today. Once again, it is indeed my honor and pleasure to welcome each and every one of you today. I know that you have been supporting us, let's say silently, because for the last couple of years, due to the COVID, we were unable to have a gathering like this and celebrate this regular function of the Blue Star. But today again, we are able to do so, and very, very happy that each and every one of you can make it out today and join with us as a family as we celebrate this very special time of the year. I would now like to introduce our very special Master of Ceremonies.
Listen, but first of all, introduce yourself.
Okay, well, as Guru said, I should introduce myself. So, I am Padma Devi Yvonne, also the president of Blue Star for this current year, and have been for the last 2 years. And I am so blessed that I could be a part of this organization with Guru. He, as each one of you would have known, or if you haven't yet met Guru in that way, you will soon find out, and I invite you to enjoy what Blue Star have, and today you will really be treated to one of our very special occasion. Yes, so let me now introduce the Master of Ceremonies. We have with us 2 lovely young people. They have been the babies. They have went through the youth stage, and they are now lovely young adults representing the Blue Star. So I'd like to introduce you to Nirvana and Vinay. They will take you through the program that you have seen before you, and I can guarantee you that it is indeed a program that you will enjoy. So without further ado, I hand you over to Nirvana and Vinay.
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone.
Sitaram.
Assalamu alaikum.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome to Blue Star's annual Christmas concert and dinner 2022.
It is so lovely to see all of you here physically. It is our first Christmas dinner and concert that we're having together since the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you, Guruji, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. We at the Blue Star, under the wings of our beloved Guru Dev, Sri Vasudeva, always try to kindle that flame of love within our hearts, that which reflects the true meaning of Christmas.
So, in doing this, it gives me and Nirvana and the Blue Star great pleasure to take you through an evening where your inner Christ consciousness will be rekindled. And of course, to our online viewers, it's always great to have your presence there. And hopefully some of you can join us for dinner.
I'd also like to make mention of some of our overseas Blue Star members who have flown in just last night just to be here with us. Thank you so much for being here. It's always lovely to have you, especially during this time. To bring blessings to our program this afternoon, I would like to call upon our Guruji, Sri Vasudeva. He's the founder of Blue Star, which is a non-profit, non-sectarial organization founded in 1988. We are dedicated, 1988. We are dedicated to the development of human potential at all levels: physical, mental, emotional, intellectual, social, and spiritual. Our programs are focused on self-realization and optimal well-being. Guruji, with his guidance, allows us to go beyond depths that we didn't even know existed. So thank you, Guruji, for giving us this opportunity and for creating this wonderful space for us to share. So I now hand you over to Guruji.
Thank you, Nirvana ji. Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum. And a warm welcome to the Blue Star, Trinidad and Tobago, and to our Blue Star Center for Wellbeing. The name of our center is the Blue Star Center. Oh, should I take it up and put it on that? Should be good now, right? Yeah. All right, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Which one to use? Yeah. The mic? No, just put this on your chair. Yes. So warm welcome to the Blue Star Center for Wellbeing. That's what I call the ashram. Actually, when I left my job in 1993, that's when I was 39 years old. I retired early, and I started the Blue Star Trinidad and Tobago. Then, as Blue Star Yoga Ashram, that was later incorporated in 1995, and then became a charitable organization. And then I changed name from Blue Star Yoga Ashram because I wanted it to be more universal and holistic. So we termed the ashram Blue Star Trinidad and Tobago because we're going to have many facilities under that name. So this is the Blue Star Center for Wellbeing. In Brasso, we have 52 acres that I'm trying to develop an eco-farm, and it's going to be called Vrindavan Eco Farm. And of course, here houses facilities for wellness and also health food and all types of fitness, including yoga, qigong, and tai chi, and a host of others. So the whole thinking of Blue Star is universal. But first of all, I would like to warmly welcome a dear friend, and Dr. Bo Tiwari. So can we give a round of applause? He knows of me, but this is the first time he has come to the center. So I'm very happy that you chose to. And thank you very much. I know that he will say a few words to you later on. But we want to give him a chance to listen to us first and see what we do here at the Blue Star, and then we would like to get a few words from him. So thank you for being here, Dr. Bo, and Kamlaji, his beautiful wife. No stranger to these parts. Today we celebrate the Christ. Not the man Jesus. The Christ consciousness became manifest on earth through the birth of a human, the body of a human animal that was called Jesus. We need never to lose sight that we reside as souls, immortal souls, in perishable human bodies that come from the animal kingdom. So we are human animals in the human experience, but we are immortal souls that shine in and through this body, that manifest in and through this body. And when you have the blessing of spiritual awakening and spiritual development, you are able to live beyond the human animal. Today, that's a tall order. Why? Because we live in a dark yuga, a cosmic period, and it's a dark cosmic period. Jesus came in at the worst time in the cosmic period, but he came as a great teacher whom Hindus consider like an avatar. Jesus chose to come into the period. All great masters choose to come on the earth plane. And for that, he has my greatest love and respect. Jesus said that the kingdom of heaven lies within us. That's the universal teaching of Hinduism and all great traditions. That the divine resides within us. The kingdom of heaven lies within us. He says that the human body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. He said, be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. All basic universal teachings of Hinduism. So Jesus, at that time period, would have visited the East, would have known the teachings of India. And there are documents in some places, especially Kashmir, where it is said that Jesus was there. When Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one can enter the kingdom of heaven except through me, he was not speaking as a man, a human animal. He was speaking as an avatar, a Sadguru. Sadguru says the same thing, but they say differently. They say that Guru Tattva, the power of Guru, that can transform darkness of ignorance into light of knowledge, divine experience. Those beings that can take you there, take you back to God, they possess a very special quality that's called Guru Tattva, or Guru Principle. So in all masters, there is only one Tattva. Many masters, but one Tattva. Tattva means principle. So Jesus has my greatest love and respect. And even his manifestation upon the earth happened in a humble place, a manger, the creche. The only place they could have gone, father and mother, was a humble place where they kept animals. So the Christ consciousness is the way, the truth, and the life. The Christ consciousness. Today we want to celebrate that. If you look around you will see how Christmas is celebrated. We choose differently. We choose to honor the teachings. We choose to manifest the teachings, to embody the teachings, and that's how we celebrate the Christ in Christmas. Of course, there's nothing wrong in dining together if we consider each one of us to be a light of God. Christ said, I give you 2 commandments to live by. Just 2. And on these hang all the laws and all the prophets. To love God with all of you. All of your mind, all of your heart, all of your might. And then he said, I'll give you another one. And for me, this is the real important one. Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And that's what you see manifest here today. We treat you as divinity. We treat you as God being inside of you, manifesting in and through you. That's why we say namaste or namaskar. It means I bow to the divinity within you. And so with these words, I want to especially welcome you to our fundraising program. We thrive only on donations. All our work here was done by donations, from abroad and locally. We thank you for supporting the Blue Star. But more importantly, we thank you for living the way of the Christ, for living the way of the light. And we want you to enjoy every bit of what's going to happen today, because you're going to see items that really show the universality of the teachings of the Christ and the Blue Star. So I'm just going to say a little prayer. It's a mantra. It speaks to the divinity of the Christ. Om Shri Yesu Bhagavate Namaha. It means I bow to the divine one. That manifested in Jesus. Jesus the man. Christ the consciousness. Okay? So just join me in this. Om Shri Yesu Bhagavate Namaha. 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So please enjoy this beautiful program and dinner with us. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for opening the program with such lovely words of wisdom. And you really gave it momentum, right? So now, we'll move straight into the program. To kickstart today's proceedings, we have a dance item that is going to be performed by Selena Ali, a 23-year-old graduate of the University of West Indies, possessing a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Management. She has been a member of the ZTV Shiv Shakti Dance Company for the past 20 years. Her dance selection for today's program is Panka Dance Selection. Please welcome Selena Ali.
Thank you, Selena, for such a vibrant performance which really echoes our Trinidad culture. So in Trinidad, we come from a cosmopolitan society where we embrace different forms of music and art form. Continuing on this art form, we have Auntie Ruby, Miss Ruby Puransing. Ms. Ruby Puransing is a long-standing member of Blue Star, and for her love for singing, she has performed at various Blue Star Christmas dinners, she has performed in various satsangs, and many other functions in the Southlands. And just to say, in the past, Auntie Ruby would have been the one training the youths ever so diligently in all of our Christmas songs. So tonight, Auntie Ruby will be enchanting us with her beautiful voice as she sings the song, Christmas Isn't Christmas. So I now welcome Auntie Ruby.
Namaskar, everybody. Nice to be here. Namaskar.
And when he comes, you'll know Christmas isn't Christmas till it happens in your heart. Somewhere deep inside you is where Christmas really starts. So give your heart to Jesus. You'll discover when you do that it's Christmas, really Christmas for you. Jesus brings peace and love and hope and light like a candle's glow. He is waiting now to come inside as he did so long ago. Jesus brings gifts of truth and life and makes them move and grow. So welcome him with a song of love, and when he comes, you'll know Christmas isn't Christmas till it happens in your heart. Somewhere deep inside you is where Christmas really starts. So give your heart to Jesus. You'll discover when you do that it's Christmas, really Christmas. It's Christmas, really Christmas. It's Christmas, really Christmas for you.
Christmas Isn't Christmas by Auntie Ruby. Lovely, lovely Auntie Ruby. Let's give her another round of applause, please. Now, following up Auntie Ruby, we have another special item for you all, right? Performing on the pan, we have Kyle Ali. You all would have seen him, lovely rendition of the national anthem. Now, Kyle Ali is a solo tenor panist and a stage side member of the Carib Skiffle Steel Orchestra. Kyle possesses an associate's degree and is currently pursuing his bachelor's in information systems management. Tonight, he will be rendering on the steel pan, Trinidad and Tobago's national instrument, a song, right? And I would like you all to listen, right? And then we'll see if you all could pick up which or what song it is, right? And I'll ask you all, and we'll see if you all got it correct. Good? So please welcome Kyle Ali. Thank you, Kyle, for that rendition. Now, I hope you all were listening. So, by chance, does anyone know what that song was? Or what's the name or title of that song? Go ahead, Zeke. Right, very good. So, very good, Zeke. Trinity Christmas is the best, right? So that was the rendition on Sylvan. Okay, so moving along with this program, we have taken the stage shortly the Blue Star Youth Group. Now, this youth group has been in existence from way back when, and now we would have decreased in number, but now we're slowly building back, right? And we're seeing the new generation of youths coming up, right? And let's say the future looks promising.
Vinay, you remember when we were once there doing Christmas skits all by ourselves?
Yes, I do.
You also remember that skit when it was just the both of us doing a whole two-man show?
Okay, that was pressure. But we pulled through.
So our kids, I just want everybody to know that our kids have worked so diligently on their skit. They planned it all on their own, and they were involved in the execution of their skit. Guruji, I hope that you are very much proud of them. I know you are already. And this year, the original youths have taken a little bit of a back, and we are allowing them to build and to showcase their talents. So I believe they are about ready now, and I'll now pass you over to Vinay.
Okay, so I am sure that one day these young individuals will be starring in blockbuster movies, right? In either Hollywood or Bollywood, right? Tonight, they will be performing a skit entitled The Rebirth of the Grinch. As Nirvana would have said, this production has been formulated and directed by both the youths and young adults of Blue Star. I would now like to hand you over to Anura, who will be our narrator for this afternoon's presentation.
Namaskar, everyone. We really hope that you enjoy this, that we have truly, really spent a lot of time preparing. It is Christmas time, and everyone is getting prepared for the festivities. They are busy cleaning their homes, hanging decorations, making their grocery lists, and checking it twice. In the Christmas village, there lived a man. We all know him, the Grinch, who stayed away from all the festivities. It was too noisy, and he just could not understand why everyone would focus on the physical activities just around Christmas time. He decided this year he will attempt to steal Christmas. One day, while the Grinch was putting together his plan to steal Christmas, a little girl visited him.
Oh my, you guys know I love that. Oh my. Finally, I'm almost finished going to all of the houses that Mommy told me to go to. I have to share the Christmas spirit with everyone and invite them to the Blue Stars Ashram Christmas concert.
Hey, how many houses do you have left?
I was hoping you could come play hopscotch and then decorate the Christmas tree.
Oh my, you guys know I love decorating for Christmas. Except I have that one big house to go to on the hill.
Girl, you don't know who lives there?
What? No, who?
The Grinch! No one goes there, especially during Christmas time. He hates Christmas. He'll ignore you either ways.
What? No one hates Christmas. I'm sure under all that grumpy is a sweet human who just needs help understanding the Christmas season and how it brings light to our true nature. I'm gonna go and I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you.
The little girl approaches the Grinch's house and knocks.
What's all that noise about? What do you want?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch.
The Grinch slams the door in the little girl's face and she is now sad. She thinks to herself that she can't give up so easily.
I can't give up so easily.
Again? I said, what do you want?
Please hear me out, Mr. Grinch.
I'll hear you. Christmas is the season where we light Christmas trees and get presents and go to the mall and sing songs and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it.
Well, sure, some people do those things, but that's not the true essence of Christmas, Mr. Grinch. Christmas is when Christ was born. And that is when we remind ourselves that Christ exists within us.
No one cares, short girl. And I don't even believe in any of that anyway.
But you have to care, Mr. Grinch. Christmas time is when we understand what Christ is represented by. Christ is represented by light, love, joy, understanding, and peace that exists within us. That is the kingdom of heaven that lies within us. And when we allow it to shine, it allows us to be who we really are.
I'm pretty sure you don't even understand what you just said. And I already know who I am. I'm the Grinch, and I will never like Christmas.
Mr. Grinch, there'll be an amazing Christmas concert at the Blue Stars Ashram, where we truly invoke that Christ consciousness. I hope that you would come, and I promise love will be bursting out of you in every way possible.
The Blue Star Ashram. No! Now get out!
Well, at least I tried.
Kingdom of heaven, Christ consciousness. What nonsense! I have to find a way to stop this from happening. Maybe I can try. No. Maybe something. No. Aha! I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. Yes. With a coat and a hat, I'll look exactly like Saint Nick. Maybe I'll go to the short girl's ashram after all and perform this Grinchy trick.
The Grinch had a wonderful idea. The little girl told him about a Christmas concert that was coming up at the Blue Star Ashram. He is thinking to himself that this is the perfect way to steal Christmas. He is thinking if he goes to the ashram and pretends to help with AV, he can make this whole thing fall apart.
This is going to be the perfect plan.
While packing his supplies to create his mischief, The Grinch fell into a deep sleep. He is then visited by an angel who teaches him about the true meaning of Christmas.
This man really green, boy? Namaskar. Namaskar.
Huh? Who are you?
I am your guiding angel, Mr. Grinch, and I'm here to teach you about the true meaning of Christmas.
Did the little girl send you?
No, I'm always with you. You just cannot see me. Did you know that our world is filled with so much love?
But everything's also annoying. All these festivities and seeing people happy. It all makes me unhappy. How can you stand it?
Son, you have a lot of hurt within you. You need to let it go. I know people weren't the nicest to you, and I'm sorry that happened. I want you to remember that the love that exists within the entire world also exists within you. Do you know why we celebrate Christmas?
To put up decorations and go to the mall.
No, it is to remind ourselves of who we are. It is about why it is. You think you are not worthy, but my dear son, you are an extraordinary being. You just need to go deep within. By going deep within, you will realize that just as Jesus, we are all God's children, worthy of love, peace, and happiness.
But how do I do this? I mean, sure, when I'm angry and mad at all the villagers, I do feel tired and drained, like I've used all of my energy.
First, straighten your back.
All right then.
Close your eyes and breathe.
I was just doing this, you woke me up.
Okay, so take deep breaths. Follow your breath straight down to your heart and connect to all of the love there. Repeat after me. I am a loving being.
I am a loving being.
I love my world.
I love my world.
I am a peaceful being.
I am a peaceful being.
I am an instrument of the divine.
I am an instrument of the divine. This feels different, and I like it.
Yes, and the more we do this, we're reminded of why Christ took birth within us. Christmas isn't about giving all of the gifts and decorating our houses, but it is to remind ourselves of why Christ took birth within us. Christmas is about giving the gift of love to everyone around us, or it is showing gratitude to everyone and to even our Master. It is about being non-judgmental to even those who have showed us the worst.
But how can I be at peace with the people who've made me miserable all of my life?
You must forgive them, my son. Just as Jesus asked of his Father, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You have a lot of hate in yourself. You need to let it go. Holding all of that hate does nothing good for you.
But it's also difficult. I mean, seeing them happy makes me unhappy. What can I do?
I want you to go to the ashram of Sri Vasudeva, who lives physically at the Blue Star. You know, the place where you're going to sabotage. I know that he will hold your hand in helping you reach there. No matter how broken you think you are, he will remind you of how whole you are.
Well, that's interesting. The place I was going to go and smash up is the same place that's going to help me. But what if I go and I won't be able to control myself? What if I ruin everything?
Go with love and everything will be guided.
I have to go to this ashram now. I need to meet this Guruji.
After that divine meeting with the angel, the Grinch had this unexplainable curiosity and inspiration to find that which everyone was speaking about. He decided that day to become a seeker for love, for positivity, and for the Christ consciousness. He would take this opportunity to go to the Blue Star Ashram to see what he could learn, because from then he was determined to learn.
This place is amazing. It's like I have a new pair of eyes.
Namaskar. Welcome to the Blue Star Ashram.
Namaskar. I've heard that before. What does it mean?
Namaskar means the divine in me bows to or honors the divine in you.
The divine in me, that's Christ consciousness, isn't it?
Ah, yes. You're most certainly right.
Well, namaskar to you as well.
Let me give you a tour of our facilities. We have a lot going on in preparation for our Christmas concert, which will begin in a few minutes.
This place is huge and everyone's also smiley.
For the first time in a very long time, the Grinch had smiled. And it was a genuine smile. He was starting to feel that love that the angels spoke to him about.
So, downstairs is the washroom, and right behind the hall is our Shiva garden. You can even go up to the gift shop for all your Christmas shopping, or be in the almond where you can buy amazing healthy foods. There is the AV room that controls all the technical aspects of the concert.
The Grinch has a moment of introspection.
If I really wanted to, in there would be the key to stopping Christmas. If I could just... No, Grinch, no, you want to be better.
Oh, and that is where our Guruji, Sri Vasudeva, sits.
Is Sri Vasudeva going to be here for the concert?
Yes, he'll be here, but we always try to teach that although Guruji takes a physical form, he's always within us. Just the same way you seek out the Christ consciousness, it's the same way you will feel Guruji within you.
This place is amazing. After this Christmas concert is over, is there a way I can come back?
Well, we are always involved in seva or selfless work. You can come anytime and help out doing whatever you love. Make new friends who help you in any way possible. We have Guru Gita on mornings and Shiva Mahimna on evenings, which to me are some of the most divine chants ever. Or you can even join us for healing meditations guided by Guru. You can be in the kitchen where they make amazing, delicious and healthy foods. But like everything else, you can be here even when you're not by joining us on Facebook and YouTube today. The ashram is a space of continuous love. That space is ever within you. You just need to feel it.
The Grinch took a moment to really take that in.
Oh, and those are our youths, caroling so beautifully, as they always do.
Come, Uncle, come sing with us. Mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell his aunt.
Just as the Grinch, we need to remind ourselves of that Christ consciousness within. You see, God sees us for our true selves, rather than our riches of diamonds and gold. So to Him, we are all equal. Do you believe that you are divine? Are you ready for the birth of the Christ consciousness within? Ego, anger, greed pulls us away from Him. Let us surrender that ego and build ourselves day by day so that we can experience that Christ consciousness within. Namaskar. So we have Shivan as the ashrami, Shiva as the angel, Simran as the friend, Zara as the little girl, Vivek as the Grinch, and myself, Anura, as the narrator. Thank you, namaskar.
Thank you, our youths. I think that was a mind-blowing performance. Okay, Vinaya, take the top us. I really take the
Yeah, they take the cake on that one. They take the cake.
Thanks, Auntie Indy, for But Guruji, I hope that we were able to surpass
It was exceptional. I truly enjoyed, of course, Vivek did an amazing job. He is truly into the character. So I'm amazed at his acting skills. In fact, everyone. This perhaps is one of the best skits the youths have ever done.
We will also take a bow. They are walking in mind-blowing footsteps, right, Vinay?
Yeah. So, after that wonderful performance, Nirvana, are you ready for dinner tonight?
Yeah, a little bit hungry. I didn't really eat lunch.
All right. But I have a few tips for you, right? Some diet tips. It's a secret, right?
I kind of need it, so thanks.
All right. So, diet tip number 1. If no one sees you eat it, it has no calories.
Oh, that makes sense.
Diet tip number 2. If you stand and eat, it doesn't count.
Okay, well, I don't really have a table, so I think I'm going to use that one tonight.
Right. And we keep going. Diet tip number 3. If you eat the food of someone else's plate, it doesn't count.
Okay, I take a pick by everybody. Youths, Auntie Nirvana is getting a... Right, thanks.
And here this last one. Why are you so stressed? Stressed is just desserts spelled backwards.
Oh, makes sense. Thank you, youth, so much. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we now hand you over to the very capable Sat Budram, who will take you all through tonight's dinner proceedings.
We would just like to let you all know as well that we have timed dinner to 1 hour. And we have also 2 feeding stations, but Uncle Sat will take us through those proceedings.
But before we do that, let's create the consciousness for food. Let's take a moment with me. Food is divine. Food is of God. Food is of spirit. And we want to honor food as being divine. The goddess of food is Annapurna. That's the name of our kitchen, Annapurna. So there's a little prayer, I will say it. And we say this every noon day. I'll say the prayer that we say before every meal. Annapurne Sadapurne Shankara Prana Vallabhe Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham Bhiksham Dehi Namostute. So it's a prayer to the goddess of food, Annapurna, who is the energy of Shiva, to grant us awareness, Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham, and we call it dispassion, but not to be trapped into too much pleasure in the food, but to really understand the nature of food. That maybe that she will give us the gift of, it's not the right word, I think, but it's translated like that, dispassion. But it means to enjoy your food without craving. And gyan, which means knowledge. So that's the prayer from the goddess. So, and then we say a prayer of togetherness, which we will say now. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahe Tejasvina Vadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And this is the meaning of the prayer. May we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we achieve strength together. May our knowledge be full of light. And may we remain united beyond differences. Om peace, peace, peace. So enjoy your food and enjoy it as divine. And have the beautiful chat within together, knowing that each one of us is divine, a source of life. Christ said that you are the light. Let's remember that. Okay? Namaskar.
Namaskar, Guruji. So this is really where we're going to have our fill. Now I'm going to call table numbers so we don't create a bit of traffic down at the speeding station. And I will indicate to you in which directions you'll go. I will start off with table number 3, Dr. Tiwari. Table number 33. Ready? Table number 32. Just a bit of a reminder, when you go in for your dinner, you need to walk with your stud that you have with you. They'll request it at the serving area. Table number 1. Table number 1. Table number 35. Table number 12. Table number 7. Table number 16. Table number 16. Table number 36. Table number 28. Table number 26. Table number 31. Table number 31. Table number 5. Table number 6. So I have 22, 25, and 29, right? Table number 2. The children of course, yeah? All right, up, right. Table number 23. Table number 23. Right. Table number 25. Table number 25. Table 29. Table number 4. Table number 4. Table number 30. Almost there. Yeah, we can go faster. So I could call another one. Yeah. Table number 17. Table number 17. Yeah. Table number 27, table number 34, table number 20. Table number 20.
I hope you guys are enjoying dinner. I just wanted to remind all of you that we have our raffles on the table. We also have these beautiful plants that are also available for sale. Be sure to visit our table on the outside that has all of our delicious desserts from Annapurna. We also have CDs on sale.
Table number 24, table number 30. 13, 1 3, 13, table number 24, table number 13. After your dinner, you can leave the plates on the table. Someone will pass and pick it up. Table number 18. Table number 15. Table number 15.
Namaskar. I just want you to be aware of when probably you finish eating and you want to take a walk outside, we have some delicacies. We have nice cakes outside on the table and a lot of nice things to eat. And we have some DVDs, some Indian movie DVDs, all blockbusters from a long time to modern times. They go in at $20 for 4. These CDs are original, they're not copied. And you would have to pay probably $100 and more for one on the outside market. So we ask you to take a look outside, and they are all very popular movies over the years. So please take a look at our CDs and the table with the things to eat. Thank you very much.
Table number 10, table number 3, Table number 22. Table number 19. Table number 9. Table number 8 and table number 3. And the rest, if not the table call, you can proceed for dinner. So the ones who want to have their meals take away, you can take taste out and they will have it available for you as well. So I'm sure that you are enjoying your meals. Dessert will be served where you are sitting. So just just give us a few more minutes and dessert will be coming to your table.
Namaskar everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying dinner. We have a very, very, very important procedure that is going to happen now. It is the door prizes. So I hope you have your ticket studs ready and waiting. And I promise I have no favorites. I don't even know Anura. So I will now. So everybody, I hope you have your studs, your ticket studs ready. You have 12 chances. So let's see how lucky you are.
Okay, namaskar everyone. So I hope everyone is ready to win their prizes, right? So we have here Simran assisting me with the numbers. So let's see if we pick it randomly. No cheating here. 57. Who has the lucky number 57? 57. Anybody with the number? Going once, going twice. Okay, not sold. Let's try a next number. Again, randomly picking 410. 410. Anybody with the lucky number? 410. Nobody winning tonight? Right, okay. We're trying again. Let's go. Probably third time is the charm. 225.
225.
Auntie Swati, oh my gosh. Come up. Let's give her a big round of applause.
We promise we don't know Auntie Swati. This is total random. Auntie Swati, we invite you to the front to collect your prize while we call again.
Next number is 292. 292.
292. 292.
Right. Okay, next number we're looking at is 114. 114.
114. Woo!
Come, Auntie Carla, come.
That is not Auntie Carla.
Right, okay, so while we're waiting for Auntie Carla,
that is not Auntie Carla.
122. Any number 122. Okay, we're going again.
I promise that one was not rigged.
10. Number 10. Anybody with number 10?
Auntie Swati.
Auntie Swati, like you have the answers to this all. Right.
Auntie Swati?
Right. Okay. So let's try after 118. 118. Anybody? Yes, who? Auntie Debbie? Not you.
No. Really?
Oh, 10. Who have 10? Okay, come, Auntie, come. No, 10. Not 110. 10. Right. Okay, so while we wait for Auntie to come up, we have a next one going in the order. 384. 384. Anybody with the lucky number? 384. Right, okay. 10. Okay, so we draw in again since nobody has the lucky number. 351. 351. Anybody? Right, okay, we're going again. 442, 442. Anybody winning this one? $61. Anybody with 61? 61. Nobody. Okay. Next one again. 83. Anybody with 83? Yes, come up, come up. Right. We're going again. 83. 62. Anybody with 62? You want me to shake it up again? Okay, okay. $51. Anybody with 51? 51. Right, okay. 74. Anybody with 74? Shake out your phone. Anybody with 70?
70.
Yes, Auntie, come up.
Auntie.
Right, so we have our next winner. 37. Anybody with 37? Yeah, look, yeah. 37. Anybody with 37? Okay. Moving on. $148. Anybody with 148? Okay, we're trying again. 17. Anybody with 17? Nobody with 17? Okay, trying again. 22. Yes, 22. Come up. Congratulations. Right, so this person now is going to be the luckiest person because this is the last door prize for the night. So, hope and pray that is your number. $320. Anybody with 320? Yes. Okay, Auntie Rashmi was the lucky person. Congratulations to everyone who won prizes. Hopefully, we have a lucky person for the raffle. So, I hope all you sign all your sheets. Okay, thank you, Namaskar. You still have time, by the way, to sign your sheets and win that very lucky prize.
Yeah. Okay, namaskar everyone. I hope you all would have enjoyed the dinner that we had tonight. How do you all think the dinner was? Honest. Okay, so did you all do what Guruji said? Did you all, were you all fully aware that you were nourishing the body with the food that you ate? So, I ask the question again. Did you all fully participate in what Guruji would have said in terms of we need 2-3 more minutes for dinner? They have their song ready. Okay. Okay, so we'll ask everyone to settle back, right? Let's take our seats and we're going to begin the program again, right? So I'll give you all a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm still seeing some shuffling. A half, a quarter, 0. Okay, so we have a lovely second half of the program planned, right? I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it just as much as you enjoyed the first. So I'll ask Nirvana to introduce the next item on our program.
Gracing our stage, we have the amazing Shiv Shakti dance group once again. Tonight, they will be performing for us the song Nagara. So let's give a warm welcome to Shiv Shakti dance group.
अब चल आजा रे थर 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 हाँ कांपे
Thank you, Shiv Shakti, for such an amazing dance performance. Dance is such an important form, an important art form. It allows you to showcase your emotions and your talent in such a profound manner. Just to give a little bit about this song, it says, "Come flying at a rapid speed and unlock the shangles of my feet." And I guess it's the same thing we ask for as we invoke the Christ consciousness and we continue to kindle that flame of the Christ within us. So continuing along within our program, we have in our audience the esteemed Mr. Bol Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari is a former lecturer and principal of the University of the West Indies. He's one of our country's most distinguished leaders, scholar, thinker, and educator. Mr. Tiwari, I wish to invite you to our podium as you share greetings with us on this beautiful occasion of Christmas.
Namaskar, everyone, Guruji, Sri Vasudeva Ji, my brothers and sisters here. I want to say what a wonderful evening this has been. I was invited by a good friend of mine with whom I've developed a relationship, I would say, over a couple of years, and on many occasions we tried to meet and to talk, and we've exchanged so many thoughts over the WhatsApp and so on, but we never met, and this is the place, Guruji, that we actually met for the first time. But we have been souls at work, so to speak, and consciousness is in contact. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity to say a few words. I will not be long. I noticed the Christmas dinner is a festive time. We enjoyed the before I go on, I want to say congratulations to the young people on what they've been able to achieve here today. Everything began well from the tone of the prayers, first of all, and then the rollout of the program. And Vishnu almost didn't make it because he's the one who invited me here, because he was stuck in traffic, but he came here right on the dot with the national anthem, and he was able to come in and we were able to share a meal and share a table together. But the program was very uplifting, and the young people are very talented, very gifted, and Guruji, you must be doing something to allow all of this wonderful talent and capacity and creativity to flourish. This morning I got up early, and because I knew I was coming here, I listened to a video that Vishnu had sent me of Guruji. It was not very long, and there were many messages in it, and there were many, many quotations. But I want to share something that struck me with the quotations. The quotations, you know, some of you would have heard it before. They come from the Bhagavad Gita, they come from the Bible. But I think the most significant thing was something Guruji said about the soul and the ego and the connections that he made with 3 or 4 of the things that he said, and I want to share that with you because I thought that it was a moment of insight for me listening to what you had to say. And then you reinforced it today by what you said, Guruji, and by making reference to the same 2 rules, so to speak, 2 guiding rules, which Jesus said in the Bible. But Guruji's talk in the video that I saw this morning was basically to tell you as a human being that you are the driver of your own destiny. That you, the individual, the person, are a driver of your own destiny. And he started by drawing on the Bhagavad Gita, and he said, remember, the Bhagavad Gita tells you to lift yourself by yourself. Am I quoting you correctly?
Correct.
Yes. So he went on to explain that what that means is that you have to lift yourself by your own effort. And it was an important point in itself, but he went on to say, as you engage in noble actions, you've heard this before in terms of the Bhagavad Gita, as you make your choice to act, to do noble work, do the actions and do not think about the fruits. You have heard that before. Don't look for the reward, just do what you have to do, what you feel that you must. But then he said something very, very, very important, and to me, I have never heard anybody, and I've read a lot in the philosophy of our tradition. I read a lot of Western stuff, and I listen to a lot of enlightened people because I don't like to spend my time feeling that I'm wasting my time. And he said something that I had never heard anybody say before. He said, and I am interpreting him now because he didn't use these words, but he basically said, recognize the ego as necessary for acting on the stage of the play of life. The ego and the soul are very different, but recognize the ego as necessary for acting on the stage of the play of life, because you have life and you must act. But he was saying, in other words, and this is my interpretation now, that the action of the ego on the stage of life, understanding that you do what you have to but not yearn for the fruits, that by doing that, you create the context for the evolution of the soul. And I found that extremely, extremely deep. Because in most of the things that you would read, and the most of the spiritual leaders who will talk to you will tell you that what you have to do is to suppress the ego and to allow the suppression of the ego to get you to the point of greater and higher consciousness. I hope I'm not saying...
No, you're very correct. And the whole idea the whole idea is that the ego is a gift, it's a tool in the play. And in Sanskrit you call it the antakarana, a tool. So the ego is not you, it's a tool that you have. And Dr. Tiwari is saying exactly what I meant.
Thank you, Guruji. I am so grateful. I am happy not to be wrong, and I am very glad that I listened to your message. But I want to close now because I said I wouldn't be long, and this is a happy time, and I don't want to go into any deep thing. I want to commend Guruji on the work that is going on here, and the sewa that is being done, and the uplifting of the human mind and spirit, and consciousness that is taking place in this place. And I think that that lesson alone that I shared with you, which I learned today by making the connections, is enough for a lifetime almost. But I want to add what he said in drawing on the Bible. He quoted from the scripture, and he indicated that you should love God with all your heart and soul, and that Jesus Christ is saying that. But that Jesus Christ also said to love your neighbor as yourself. And he asked the question, why would Christ ask you to love God with all your heart and soul and everything you have in you, and to give yourself in love to him as the divine power, and at the same time to love your neighbor like you love you, me? You know, we like a lot of me and I. So why would he do that? And when you put these four things together, Guruji, and again my thanks, when you put lift yourself by yourself, engage in noble action without looking for the fruits, recognize the ego as necessary for acting on the stage of the play of life, and when you understand that by acting in that way, you fuel the evolution of the soul to a higher and higher level of achievement and consciousness. And when you add to that, love God with all of your heart and your soul, and love your neighbor as yourself, what more can you ask for as rules for living as a human being with purpose and a higher consciousness, capable of evolution and worthy of the divine spark that God has put into you that you carry? What more can you ask for? What clearer can you ask for than that? So a Merry, Merry Christmas. Remember to make it merry with the Spirit of God with you. And a happy, happy New Year. We've come out of a long COVID, and we hope that life can be better, even though that we know all around us things are not so nice. So we live in the spirit of hope and with the growth of higher consciousness. Namaskar and Guruji.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tirari, for your lovely speech.
Wouldn't you say he created the same kind of energy in the space? Yeah. Great thanks to you, Dr. Tirari.
Okay, so just a quick service announcement. We have a car PBJ 4094, PBJ 4094, that is currently blocking a performer who would like to make a speedy exit. So PBJ 4094, please check them in the back. Now, moving along, we have, I'm sure you're all going to pay attention to this one, right? We have our raffle draw now. Not as, all right, we have to wait a bit more for the raffle draw. No? So if you didn't organize your raffle, you still have time. Okay, your time just finished. So we're going to have the raffle draw now, and we're going to have Anura and Auntie Indy going to draw.
All right. So we have some exciting prizes again. Hopefully y'all get a little bit more lucky. Right. Okay, so because we were short on time, we had our very dear accountant, Auntie Savvy, help out picking the prizes, right? So let's hear the first prize, please. Drum roll, please. Let's go, drum roll. Great. Samantha Singh. Oh, congrats, congrats. Congratulations to Auntie Samantha Singh. Yes. Great, congratulations. Second prize now we have the lucky Danelle Maidu. Oh, same table. Congratulations, Danelle. Okay, and the last prize. I'm sure everybody have their fingers crossed for this one. A grand prize goes to, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Sharita Chandarjeet. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations to Auntie Sharita, and hopefully next time y'all get lucky.
So, we're very close to closing off, but we have one very special item for you all. So, hitting the stage once again, we have our super youths. Aren't they just amazing? When you thought their only talent was being actors, now they are going to blow your minds with their melodious voices and musical talents. Tonight, they will be performing a medley of Christmas songs that we all know, right? And they give a little synopsis of some of the songs. Trinidad and Tobago is a melting pot of cultures where we have many paths but one destination. Today, our youth item brings to you tastes of traditional Christmas carols, parang, and a bit of soca parang. Parang is part of Trinidad and Tobago's Spanish heritage, and one of the songs is entitled Ave Maria Ave. Soca parang combines a flair of our local music, soca, with traditional parang beats. And a quote here from Rash Shorty I. He described soca as so, meaning soul of calypso, which represents the resilience of the Afro-Caribbean rhythms, and ka, being the first letter in the Sanskrit alphabet, representing the power of movement of the East Indian rhythmic influence. So, without further ado, please welcome Blue Star Youth Group.
have turned to Gucci, and this is what he had to say. I feel like a new person beginning, a true invitation, yoga pranayama, and connecting to the Christ within. Blue Star Santa, you'll find you're looking for, international mystery that you'll find yourself home. With the guru, you're going to seek your joy, all the love from within will spread to one alone.
Just leave the instruments for a second.
Okay, so again, another round of applause for that lovely rendition by the Blue Star Youths. I'm sure that will be one of the highlights of tonight's program. Now, we have lots of persons who would have made this event possible, right? And we're gonna list all of them, right? And we have to do that. We have Auntie Indira with us, and she'll give a vote of thanks.
Auntie Indira is Mrs. Indira Naipur.
Oh, God.
And she's the Vice President of the Blue Star.
Thank you, Guruji. Namaskar, and it's an honor for me this evening, and I'm so happy to see that so many of you have stayed back to the end of the program. We have Guruji to come on, but we couldn't close the program without giving a vote of thanks, because many members have been working throughout the month behind the scenes. So Guruji, I want to thank you for this opportunity on behalf of everyone. And I want to just say to you how proud I feel this evening, and I'm sure you share the same sentiments, and I feel that we are heading in the right direction with our youths. I feel very to stand here and say how proud I am to see our next generation taking the lead. So with this,
and that being said as well, this year we have put 3 new younger people in our board of directors. So to create that succession planning. Yeah, so just want you to know.
Thank you, Guruji. So first of all, I want to thank each member here this afternoon for your support, those of you who couldn't make it today because of whatever challenges, but we do appreciate your donation, and I must say I'm very happy for the turnout we had. So once again, to each one of you, let's give ourselves. To our small organizing committee, we have started about a month ago, and it was just about 5 or 6 of us, but we have been working behind the scenes. Nirvana was a part of our committee, so I want to thank that committee. To our Seva team, led by Soni Ishwari, she's also a member. I want to thank her for all the Seva that her team did around the ashram. If you see Soni and her team, you'd be amazed to see what they can accomplish. To our kitchen, Annapurna, well, I'm sure I had feedback from a lot of people. They wanted to know who did the food if we had a caterer. So I want to say to Mira and the Annapurna team, she hasn't been able to come up, but she's been working throughout the week and weeks before to have all the preparations and to have things in place. So to Mirabai and her crew, thank you for the delicious meal and to all our performers who gave freely of their time to be here this evening with us, I want to thank you for that, and we look forward to your continued support. To our sound system guy who's always here with us, I want to thank you again for being here. To our AV team, to Murali, Madhav, a big round of applause. I mean, there's nothing I wanted beforehand, a TV setup, and send out this information about the car park. Whatever I wanted, Murali was always there to assist. To our decor team, headed by Debbie and Sintra, I want to thank you. To all those who contributed towards the dinner, whether it was in monetary donation or whether it was in kind, I know a lot of you donated financially, so I want to thank you for your donation. To our Bright Ideas, they gave us all the door prizes, so Tanvi, if you're here, thank you for that. To our school, we had parking at the Union Government School, so I want to thank the principal, she was very supportive, and Pearl, thank you for organizing. We had Sheldon with the security, so Sheldon, thank you for that. To our residents, who, they really worked throughout. I was just calling upon, they were like multitasking in this space. So thank you guys for all your support. To our chair, our lovely, young and vibrant chair, Nirvana and Vinay, let's give them a huge round of applause. If I did forget anybody, please, and to you, Guruji, let's give him a big round. So thank you and namaskar.
Thank you, Auntie Indira, for such a wonderful vote of thanks. And it was a lovely opportunity, Auntie Indy, to be part of your team. Just a youth joke, I think I'm following in your footsteps. But it was honestly an honor, and to our youth, once again, I want to thank you all for the amazing work that you all would have done, and all the extra effort that you all put in during exams, and to your parents. Thank you so much for allowing us to have your kids with us. It's mind-blowing to see the dedication. They come down here on a Friday afternoon at 6 o'clock. Sometimes we drop them back home at 10. So all blessings to you all. So to end our program, I'll now invite Guruji to close off this afternoon's program.
Thank you very much, Nirvanaji. And so I want to thank you for coming today. You warmed my heart. And beyond that, the younger folks, they really touch me deeply, as I'm sure they touch you as well. They've done amazingly well. Thank you so much. I'd just like to ask Chandika to come to the harmonium, and if Anand is there, just take a moment to come to the keyboard. Yeah. Gone? Okay, so we just use the harmonium and tabla. So I'm glad I saw you manifested the Christ consciousness. I saw that you respected the food, that you enjoyed the food. Thank you so much. Specially prepared over the entire week by our selected staff. So I'm sure they'll be very happy to know that you enjoyed the food. I want you to be safe in this season. There's so much recklessness on the roads, and of course with the natural disaster that we are having. Be safe. The forces of darkness out there are still prevalent because it's a dark yuga. It is the same yuga that Mahabharata was in, the early years of Dwapara Yuga. War, deception, deceit, manipulation. We have that rampant in our world today. And the only way that you can meet and treat with darkness is with light. The light of love, as the Christ manifested, and the light of wisdom, as we see Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So let's ensure that we stay safe, and the only way of staying safe is complete refuge in the divine. Whether you chant the name, whether you sing the glory, whether you meditate upon, but the only way of being totally safe in every situation, invoking the divine within you. When Christ was asked, Master, you healed me, did you know what he said in return, in reply? It is your faith. It is your faith that healed you. And if you have as little faith as a mustard seed, you will tell the mountain to move, and it will move. How big is the mustard seed? Very tiny, a little bit of faith. So have that faith in God, just like what Dr. Tirai told us, faith and hope in a better future. With God, all things are possible, biblical. And remember the silent mind. It is in the silent mind that we will make that connection with the divine, not in a noisy mind. Be still and know, Bible, be still and know that I am God. And potentially, Maharishi, if you still the waves in the mind, the vrittis of the mind, then the self within you, the higher self, the God self, will become manifest. Stilling of the mind. Whether you do it in activity, or whether you do it in meditation, or whether you do it in kirtan, or songs of praise, still the mind, and you will know the God within. So I want to leave you and your families with the blessings of the divine, that you be protected, nourished, strengthened, and safe. But I want you to chant with me now. In English, it is no longer I who live now, but the Christ, not Jesus, the Christ that liveth in me. Yeah, change the key. It is no longer I who live now, but the Christ that liveth in me. It is no longer I who live now, but the Christ that liveth in me. Sing. In me, the Christ is alive in me. No longer I who live now, but the Christ that liveth in me. It is no longer I who live now, but the Christ that liveth in me. In me, in me, the Christ is alive in me. The Christ is alive in me. It is no longer I who live now, but the Christ that liveth in me. It is no longer but the Christ that liveth in me. In me, the Christ is alive in me. In me, the Christ is alive in me. It is no longer the Christ that liveth in me. But the Christ liveth in me, that liveth in me. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Punatu, Sahaviryam Karva Vahe, Tejas Vinavadhi Tamastu, Ma Vidvisha Vahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year. God bless us all. Namaskar, this is the end of the program. But not the end of the spirit of Christmas. Keep the Christ spirit alive in Christmas. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you everyone once again for coming this afternoon. As you leave, we would like to invite you to visit our tables outside that have delicious meals, desserts, bread that has been lovingly be prepared by the Annapurna, our in-house kitchen. Also, be sure to check out our Facebook and YouTube pages, as well as for all updates for upcoming events, our New Year's Eve celebrations. Be sure to enjoy. And we also have the beautiful poinsettias that are on our tables. If you wish to purchase it, you are free to do so. I'm sure it will make a lovely Christmas gift.